3 reasons why you can't change your spouse after marriage. You know, some people have this delusion that, oh, when I get married, I'll change him. Or when we are married, I'll change her. Or after getting married, you go on a project of trying to change her or to change him. There are 3 reasons why you can't change your spouse after marriage. Number 1, your spouse is an adult. He or she is an adult. Adults are not changed. They change themselves. An adult decides what he or she wants to do. She's a full-grown person. He is a full-grown man. Why do you think you can change him or change her without her consent or his consent? People don't just become changed all of a sudden. No. Even if you think you can persuade him or her, or you can stampede him or her to change, you might be making a big mistake. Human beings are like that. We grow to be who we are and we become what we want to be. As a matter of fact, a person after the age of 7 is already set in his ways, even at that young age. So, do not think you can just come in a space of how many months or a year and think, oh, I'm going to change him, I'm going to change her. No. We all decide to change. We make that decision by ourselves. We are not changed by people. We change ourselves. Number 2, you knew him, you knew her before you got married, didn't you? Why do you want to change the rules of engagement now? It's just like starting a game and then all of a sudden you decide to move the goalpost. You saw him, you saw her the way she was, the way she acted, the way she behaved. You knew it all along. You went ahead to get married. Now you are married, it becomes an issue. Why? You saw it before you got married. Your eyes were not closed. You knew, should have known what you wanted. And you went ahead with the marriage. Now you're having problems over his character, her behavior, his behavior. But you saw it, didn't you? So that is the point. Why do you now want to change the rules right now? Just imagine a man who met a woman at a club, for instance. Okay, he also goes to the club and they both met at the club. As a matter of fact, after they met, they both went to the club together. Now, they've gotten married and he begins to complain that my wife goes to the club. Why? Didn't you know? You met her there. She continued to go there. She's continuing to go there. Why is it now an issue? Number 3, she can't change you either, or he can't change you either. Why do you want to change your spouse when your spouse can't even change you? Think of it. Does it make sense? Can anybody change you? It's not possible. You will decide by yourself that you want to change. You realize the reasons. You see the factors, the situation, why you want to change yourself. You decide by yourself. Of course, people can give us that momentum or the inspiration, for instance, or the reasons. They could. That is the best they can. But you will decide by yourself that you want to change. Nobody can change you. So if your spouse can't change you, why do you think you want to change him or change her? Or do you think there's nothing in your life to be changed? Be honest with yourself. Are there things your spouse complains about from time to time? Have you changed them? Oh, you think that your problems are not as much as his or as much as hers. Oh, you need to do a rethink. If she can't change you or he can't change you, why do you think you can change him or her? It doesn't make any sense. So really, you have to know, it's a delusion for you to think that you can change someone after the person is married. It doesn't make any sense. That is why I say, decide who you want before you are married. Put it in your mind already. Know the characteristics you are looking out for. What are the attributes and the characters you're looking out for? Decide what you can live with. Yes, before you get married. Even if you think you have a shot at changing, why not do it before you're married if it's going to work? Really, why put 2 of you in this quagmire? Really. So, number 1, again, reasons why you can't change your spouse after marriage. Number 1, He's an adult, she's an adult. Number two, why trying to change the reasons or the rules right now? Okay, you knew her, you knew him before you got married. Number three, she can't change you. Why do you think you can change her?